Welcome to Asian Network Breakfast, Monday the 8th of December. Hope you're well and had a great weekend. Plenty of tunes on the way, but kicking off with some Ezu and Jay Sean.
Asian Network Breakfast with Nikita Kanda.
BBC Asian Network.
कुदरत भी कमाल सोनी है ज्यादा हंस तुरती है मेरे नाल ही री है रंग जड़े आए लाल सोनी है तेनू तकियां ते मैं मर जाऊं ही
BBC
Asian Network.
चढ़िया मैं सुती सारी रात ना का तो समझे तो मेरे जज्बात ना केड़े तन्नू वेख सोनिया
Asian Network.
Morning, you're tuned into Asian Network Breakfast with me, Nikita Kanda. That's Beck Sonia from Call Me Bay. And before that, Tuhi Tu from Ezu and Jay Sean. Got some Raghav on the way, some Sananda Sharma to play you. But first, Beautiful Lies, Janae Mia on BBC Asian Network.
Tell me what's the deal that you have in my baby could have been a family your head and heart don't tell us
Asian Network Breakfast with Nikita Kanda. Asian Network Breakfast with Nikita Kanda.
Every weekday from 11 a.m. on BBC Asian Network is a show like no other.
Haroon Rashid.
Join me, Haroon Rashid, for your daily dose of big beats, trending chat, and top entertainment. Every day's a different vibe, but it's always loads of fun and games, especially with your involvement.
These songs, they're bringing back so many memories. Thank you so much. Haroon Rashid.
This morning from 11 a.m.
Play Asian Network.
BBC.
Asian Network.
This Christmas. And here, go on, Christina Aguilera.
Asian Network Breakfast with Nikita Kanda.
Rasta and Icky on that one as well. That was an Asian Network certified Christmas mashup, which we'll have more of later on throughout the show. And, of course, at 10 a.m. today with a whole hour of Asian Network certified mixes. Hello, Dion from Leeds. Hi, Nikita. It was my mum's 40th yesterday. Big up your mumsy. Happy birthday to her. Hope you sport her. Keep those messages coming. 03459 440 445. I've got some Zephyr and Musa on the way. Here's Fly With Me, Hassan Rahim on BBC Asian Network.
She opens up my windows.
Asian Network Breakfast with Nikita Kanda.
Harale, that is Zephyr and Musa back together again. If you like your Bengali tunes, then make sure you catch Nadia Ali every single Sunday from 3 p.m.
Asian Network Breakfast with Nikita Kanda.
I've got some Anaz Gil and Mangil coming up. The Asian Network track of the week to spin you, picked by Candyman this week. And of course, a What's New to let you in on all the new things. Gonna play you some Maharani now. This is called Stepped in the Room on BBC Asian Network. In the Room, Maharani, it's your boy Kay on BBC Asian Network. Plenty more tunes on the way, but right now it's 7:30. Time for your latest Newsbeat headlines with Callum Leslie. Asian Network Newsbeat.
How many F1 fans feeling like Andy this morning?
Was fantastic. Lando deserved the win.
Formula One world champion. He crosses the line.
I haven't been this happy since 2010.
The 11th British driver to do it.
As Lando Norris is celebrating becoming world champion for the first time. He did what he needed to do in the last race of the season in Abu Dhabi after starting racing way back at 8 years old and now 26, he reckons.
When I know how much hard work's gone into it, how much everyone around me has pushed me, has kicked me to kind of get the best out of me, because they believed I could do it more than I myself.
The rest of the sports on the way for you. First though, Ukraine's president's heading to London to meet with the Prime Minister here and other world leaders as they try to make sure any plan for Russia to end its war in Ukraine gives enough guarantees to stop it happening again. Jess is on next, talking apprenticeships.
If you're looking for a career and you want to just get to the practical, it's a positive for you. But some things that you do like in college or in university, you can't really do an apprenticeship for.
The 20-year-old's on as the government's giving us details on a plan for more of them. It says worth more than £700 million. It says the number of 16 to 24-year-olds not in school or college, uni, work or training has been up in the last few years. The opposition Conservatives say it shows Labour has no plan to create real jobs. And there's a new I'm a Celeb winner after last night's final. All right, that's enough time to turn us down. Angry Ginge taking the title. On to football, all about Celtic's new boss, Wilfred Nancy, before the game. But Hearts, 3 clear at the top of the Scottish Premiership after a 2-1 win in Glasgow. Manager Derek McInnes.
Winning the Celtic Park. I mean, if you can't take a bit of belief and confidence for winning here, I don't know where you're going to get it.
In the Premier League, 1-1 for West Ham at Brighton. Crystal Palace into the top 4. The 2-1 win at Fulham. And leaders Man City with a 3-0 win at Leicester in the WSL. They're further ahead of Chelsea, who lost 1-0 at home to Everton. This is Newsbeat, the time 7:32.
BBC
Asian Network.
Into Asian Network Breakfast with me, Nikita Kanda. That's Mene Mehboob. Plenty more music on the way. Got some medicine tricks coming up, and I'm going to spin you a brand new track of the week picked by Candyman. But first, it's Queen and Gill and Gill on BBC Asian Network.
Certified mashup. Asian Network Breakfast with Nikita Kanda.
Hello? Santa, it's Lord Sugar here.
On BBC iPlayer.
Thanks for the slippers.
Shall I make us a little Christmas fettuccine? Oh, we'll have the perfect family Christmas. Amanda Land. That's what I call a tree. Is it plastic? Celebrity Apprentice.
I don't suppose you need a few extra elves, do you?
The Holiday.
It is Christmas Eve, and we're going to celebrate being young and being alive.
And so much more. Festive fun for all the family.
Well, I hope they don't come up with a load of old baubles.
On BBC iPlayer.
BBC
Asian Network. Asian Network Breakfast with Nikita, Kanda.
From an action hero on BBC Asian Network, we're going to play Who Are Ya? Straight after Newsbeat with Callum Leslie.
Asian Network Newsbeat.
Monday morning, then how was your weekend? Lando spent his with the family.
This is my parents winning it just as much as it's me. They're the ones who let me live this dream.
Yeah, Lando Norris thanking his mum Siska and dad Adam after becoming Formula One world champion. With more, here's Newsbeat's Barbara George.
Born in Bristol, grew up in Glastonbury, made on the track.
crosses the line.
Lando Norris started racing aged 8. His junior career marked him out as a future F1 champion. And yesterday in Abu Dhabi, after 24 races this season, he realised his dream. 26-year-old is the first McLaren driver to win the title since Lewis Hamilton back in 2008.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, moving on for now to a uni student called Kind and Talented. That's from 18-year-old Henry Noack's family after he was stabbed to death in a night out in Southampton on Wednesday. A man's been arrested and released while it's investigated. Jess is 20 and is this on apprenticeships?
It's better for people who might not be able to move away from home, or it allows them to have the same opportunities that people who are privileged enough to go to university.
As the government's giving us details on plans to get 50,000 more people into them. It says it will pay for some at smaller businesses for 16 to 24-year-olds as part of more than £700 million of ideas. The opposition Conservatives, though, say it shows Labour and government have no plan to create what they call real jobs. And in football, not the start Celtic boss Wilfred Nancy wanted in the job. Hearts 3 ahead of them at the top of the Scottish Premiership after beating them 2-1 in Glasgow. But he says,
I was pleased with the mentality. We had really good moments, and we had moments, obviously, that, yes, we need to improve.
In the Premier League, Brighton and West Ham finished 1-1. Crystal Palace into the top 4 after a 2-1 win at Fulham. Defender Mark Gahey with the late winner. Not that manager Oliver Glasner's giving him much praise.
He had a contract here, and I think it's more the environment, the life we are in, that somebody, that you have to be admired, that you do what you should do.
WSL leaders Man City beat Leicester 3-0. This is Newsbeat at 8:02.
Asian Network Breakfast with Nikita, Kanda.
Hey, good morning. Welcome to Asian Network Breakfast. If you're just waking up, joining me, plenty of music on the way. Some Desi Frenzy to spin you. Some Janita Gandhi coming up. We're going to play Who Are Ya? But here's Hum I Hen.